Yeah, I was gonna ask about doing that.
Yeah, no, I'll handle the DJ.
It's so hot. Let's go. And then we got Ocean City, we got Clemson Hits up to Tequila, Georgia, Warner Robins, Georgia, Ontario, Canada, Atlanta, Washington, Chester, North Carolina, Nevada, Florida. Is it Nevada, Florida?
Yes.
Okay, Nevada, Florida.
Come on. I don't want that trash to be my results.
Put it in there because I didn't want you to read my results.
This not in the right ones. I got tested today.
Oh, they're efficient today.
Who are?
The officials. They're already.
That's in the name.
They're already going. Okay.
Oh, it's not as bad as men's soccer last night. Or 2 days ago.
Yeah, they started without the press box being ready.
Like
started the game.
time was ready. They're like, all right, let's go.
And then they started, and we're like trying to fix the clock, and like they had already gone, and we're like,
and they were like, the clock's not running. I'm like, the clock's not on.
The clock's not ready.
I had choice words.
You started without us.
Oh my gosh.
I was not very happy with them.
Good times.
It's like, we can't be ready yet.
Okay.
We're not ready.
Chris, how are we thinking about this numbers?
It was on, but it hadn't been reset. And we were still in the process of resetting it. It was awful. We're like, we're not ready
I
yet.
have like 10, so if this one doesn't work,
You already
tell
started.
me.
Oh, you can go ahead and start reading there.
Good afternoon and welcome to the campus of Southern Wesleyan University in Childsfield. Today's match features visiting Erskine College and your Southern Wesleyan Warriors. Conference Carolinas and Southern Wesleyan University encourage and promote sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. Profanity, racial or ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. In order to provide the safest and most friendly environment for our fans, we do not allow animals at athletic venues. Service animals are an exception if proper documentation can be provided. If you have brought a pet with you today, we would ask that you please move outside the railing at the top of the hill or outside the fencing in the lower parking area. Thank you for assisting us with this policy. And now for the starting lineups. First for the Flying Fleet of Erskine. In goal, number 99, Valentina Satana. Number 2, Blair Lewis. Number 4, Rebecca Wiles. Number 8, Brooke Stanifer. Number 9, Sarah Barentos. Number 10, Selma McMurray. Number 12, Amanda Johnston. Number 17, Ara Aka. Number 21, Layla Yelton. Number 30, Braylon Morrow. Number 33, Kirsten Rudolphson. Erskine is coached by Lucy Hutto and assisted by Cheyenne Fuller. And now, let's meet your Warriors. In goal, a junior from Hilton Head, South Carolina. Number 0, Amanda Magnin. A freshman from Oceanside, New York. Number 2, Ella McCown. A sophomore from Tequila, Georgia. Number 6, Karina Pashkovitz. A sophomore from Warner Robins, Georgia. Number 10, Madeline Graff. A freshman from Ontario, Canada. Number 11, Ashley Segura. A freshman from Blaine, Washington. Number 12, Miley Joker. At this time, we ask that you please stand, remove all hats for prayer, and remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Heavenly Father, we thank you for allowing both teams to reach the field safely today. We ask that you keep a hand of protection over all the athletes, coaches, and staff. May we pray for your glory. Amen.
And welcome in, Warrior fans, and happy Halloween from Warrior Nation. I'm Matt O'Banion welcoming you to Child's Field here as we see matchup number 2 between Conference Carolina's rivals in your Southern West University Warriors and the visiting Erskine Flying Fleet in this women's soccer matchup today here on Halloween. Of course, your Warriors coming in with a 5-6-4 record, 3-4-3 in conference play after just dropping one to Young Harris just a few days ago, 2-0. It was honestly a great job from the Warriors, really holding their own. And a big shout out to Miley Choker for holding her own and doing more. Really being a big defensive weapon against Shania Harris from Young Harris, who leads that team in goals, but didn't even have a shot on goal against Miley Choker. But Warriors unfortunately did fall in that matchup 2-0, so they do drop in KPI rankings. Of course, needing these last 2 wins here to hopefully make a good run at conference playoffs. Of course, Erskine coming into this game, it's been a wild year for them. 2-8-1 overall with a 1-8-1 record in conference play. However, they are 0-5-1 on the road. That does include conference games as well. So Erskine coming into this game really trying to erase that losing skid that they've been having in conference play and on the road. For your SWU Spotlight player of the game, of course, is none other than Miley Choker. She was a defensive monster against Young Harris, in their loss 2-0. Of course, they did lose that game, but as I said earlier, what a great job from her guarding Shania Harris. And the Warriors are looking to bounce back offensively after really not having that much production against Young Harris's defense. But they are taking on a team in the Flying Fleet they did beat 6-0 in their last matchup here. That was actually here on Child's Field as we are away for kickoff here. But the spotlight player for Erskine will be Selma McMurray. She does lead this team in goals on the year with 2, so not many, but still leading her team. They are struggling to produce offensively when they are attacking and really looking to stop this losing streak they've had on the road. Of course, the keeper for the Warriors today will be Amanda Magnan, getting her 9th start on the year in goal. Does have 34 saves on the year, just 1 behind her teammate Caitlin O'Neill, who did start in the last outing against Young Harris and also in the last outing against the Flying Fleet. On the year, of course, has 34 saves, does have 10 goals allowed, though, does lead in that category, unfortunately, for the Warriors. However, for Erskine's keeper, it will be Santana Valentina. 24 goals allowed. She does have 70 saves, though, so a very big margin there. We did not see her last matchup here at Childs Field with the Warriors. We did see Abby McClellan starting goal, where the Warriors did find the back of the net 6 times in that matchup. Did had a very hot start and a quick start there in that 6-0 victory. And also had a very hot second half, scoring 4 goals in that last half. With that 6-0 lead, 6-0 victory actually, a very outstanding performance from freshman Allie Dalton, who had 2 goals in that game. One from Miley Choker, one from Ashley Cerqueira, one from Jessie Parrott, and then one from Ella McCowan. So all that equaling up 2-6, and a great game from the Warriors here, as we just had a goal kick here coming from Valentina. Of course, having the most starts in goal for this team. Just the 1 start from McKelvin against the Warriors, and haven't seen her start since. As one does go out of bounds, will be a goal kick coming here for Amanda Magnan. It's actually be Miley Choker taking it here. Big change here for the Warriors, is they can be a whole lot more aggressive on offense here against a team like Erskine. As Graf fighting for it here, and rolling out of bounds, but does stay SWU ball. It'll be Ella Beasley with the throw-in right at midfield. On that far sideline, going out of bounds once again, does stay SWU ball. The starting lineup here for the Warriors is, of course, Amanda Magnan in goal. Then we have number 2, Ella McCowan. Number 6, Karina Pashkovitz. Number 10, Madeline Graf. Number 11, Ashley Cerqueira. Number 12, Miley Choker. Number 13, Taylor Carper. Number 15, Allie Dalton. Number 19, Ella Beasley. Number 29, Madeline Moles. And number 35, Vienna Steves. As Dalton trying to fight for that one, but does go off of her foot and out of bounds. So it'll be a throw in here in their own territory for the Flying Fleet. Header attempt there by Beasley. Doesn't connect though. But FIFA Steves is there. Does get stolen away by the Flying Fleet. They're on the run here. Pass trying to go upfield. Gets away. McCowan is there to recover for the Warriors. Has Carper there on outlet pass. Has to drop back though. So Choker does have it here. Pass up to Steves. And we'll try to get upfield here. Does get past Dalton a good bit. Into that backfield and to the goalie here with a clear. Of course, Allie Dalton there putting some pressure on Valentina. A great job there from Dalton. Of course, had a great outing against the Flying Fleet last time, having those 2 goals. Looking to really pick up where she left off there, and that's a great move from McCowan. Trying to go inside, does find Cerqueira. Tries to go outlet towards Graf, but out of bounds. Came off the foot wrong there. Thrown here for the Flying Fleet. Does connect though. There's Moles there putting some pressure on, and out of bounds will be Warrior ball now. So thrown by Beasley here. Off the head. Does stay in bounds. Beasley keeps it. Graf trying to get it more inlet. There's a clear attempt there. Pashkovich trying to fight for it. Does strip it away, but now back and forth and out of bounds. Will be Warrior ball, though. Quick throw in here from Beasley. And then right out of bounds, it will be off of Graf. So now back in Erskine's hands. Trying to get a turn here. Trying to find something outfield. Beasley's there to stop it, though. Great move there from the Erskine Flying Fleet. Trying to get something going to put some pressure on Magnan in goal. But now McCowan on the near sideline. Great outlet pass there, leading Carper on in the corner. And then great defense from the backs. That'll be Layla Yelton in the backfield there. With a great clear. will be throwing here for McCowan. Does get it in. There's Yelton, though. Does get first touch. Dalton trying to fight for it, though. And the clear there by Yelton once again will be another Warriors throw-in. Really deep in this near side corner. Trying to find something inward. Does have Cerqueira in the box. Graff also making her move over. Does find Graff. But then out of bounds will be a goal kick here. Really coming off that shoulder a little wrong from Graff. But we'll see Valentina again with another goal kick. Gets it off quick. Dalton trying to put some pressure. Carper there gaining back for the Warriors. As Cerqueira, short pass. Stays with it. Gets it to Steves, who's up top. Tries to go to McCowan, but then out of bounds. It will be off of the Flying Fleet, though. Throw in here, does try to go to that corner. Flying Fleet is there, though. A great header clear from Acha. Throw in there by the Warriors is scooped up and dove on. So Santana with the punt coming up here. Punt, first touch there off the shoulder of McCowan. But the Flying Fleet trying to go an outlet pass towards the far side, but Ella Beasley's there. Great move there from Graff. Going to the far sideline. 2 on her. Does get stripped away, though, and out of bounds. So Warriors now on a run in their own territory with a throw in here, trying to get it close. Throw in here, does find Dalton. Dalton with the shot, does get deflected, though, and is out of bounds. Will be a goal kick here for the Flying Fleet. So the first shot here from Dalton does not connect, unfortunately. No one short here for Valentina. Off the head of Cerqueira. And Steve does get a big touch on it, but does get away from her. Choker, header up in the air. And he'll drop that to Pashkovitz. Does have some pressure on. Has to go back to Magnan. Having all that pressure here. Clear attempt off the head. Steves has it. Double team. Splits it, though. Up the seam. Stays in bounds somehow, but then out of bounds. That one going off of Carper. Quick throw in here from the Flying Fleet. Great pass there near sideline. Running up. Steves is there, though. Putting some pressure. Choker gets it. Now pass finds Cerqueira. Dropping back here. Pashkovitz has some pressure. Gets rid of it, though. Upfield. Tries to find Carper. No good. And Cerqueira with the foul. Trying to go up for that one. Goes a little too far on her. Will be free kick here. It'll be Amanda Johnson with the free. Trying to get it close here. Does. A lot of Warriors there. And off the foot. That'll be number 10, Selma McMurray, the leading scorer on this Flying Fleet team. Just a little Sunday hop there. And grabbed by Magnan. Great touch there off the head from Cerqueira. Does get away from Dalton, though. Now at midfield, Flying Fleet does have possession as of now. Grappling some pressure on that far sideline, though. Gets away and out of bounds. Last touched by the Flying Fleet. So another throw-in coming up for Beasley here. Just past midfield, gets it in close to Graf. Graf with a great move, getting around her defender, does lose it though. Cerqueira putting a lot of pressure on here. Tries to go inside, does get away from Dalton there. Warriors getting some looks early here. Nothing connecting though yet. As I just got word, there was no Halloween candy brought to the booth up here.
Y'all can come see me tomorrow morning. I have some.
There you go.
And so I may or may not be here for the second game then.
I don't plan on leaving lights on, so they'll be greeted by very happy German shepherds that will guard the area. Many dogs.
Throw in here coming for Beasley. And it'll be directly deflected and out of bounds. That one touched by Amanda Johnston last. Dalton trying to get a turn here. Takes the shot just over the crossbar. Another great look there for Dalton. Another goal kick here for Valentina. Right at midfield. Cerqueira getting the first touch for the Warriors. Steve trying to get on the action here. Saves it from going out of bounds. Now upfield, Paskovitz has it. Not the best touch, but does stay with it. Going as far as midfield for getting rid of it towards Dalton. Dalton gets stripped, though. Now going to the far sideline. Beasley does get past her. Steves, great move around her. Now upfield. Flying Fleet going with it. Could see a shot here. Deflected by Paskovitz, though. Tries to go for a cross. And a shot there. Looking like that was number 33, Kirsten Rodolfsson. But is saved by Amanda Magnan. Punts it away here. Great punt there. Not a good touch there from Graf, though. Warriors defense having to drop back now. And a cross attempt there. No one from the Flying Fleet. Now a shot there, just over the goal. That one coming from Claire Lewis. Of course, really Erskine's first good look at the goal. Scary moment there for the backs of the Warriors. Joker getting rid of it here, does get into McCowan. McCowan showing some pressure on the near sideline. Does get upfield, though, trying to go to Dalton. Dalton is double team, though. Trying to get it back, though, and cleared out of bounds. That went off of Brooke Stanifer. A few Warriors getting loose over here. On the sideline, I see Avery Grubbs, Helen Posey, and Hannah Kovacic. A throw in here coming from the Warriors. Connects with Allie Dalton. McCowan trying to go inside to Graf. Cerqueira makes a great turn. Has to get rid of it, though. Gets bodied around it. Steve's coming right back with it. Steve trying to go up in that corner. Carper racing after it. Does save it, though. Goes for a cross. Dalton tries to draw a foul here. Kraft getting strip there, and a foul will be called on Graf. Good sportsmanship being shown from Graf there. But it will still be a foul called, and a free kick coming up here for the Flying Fleet. Just looking back on a few stats from the last matchup between these two teams, Warriors having 40 shots in total, 21 of those being on goal. Just a crazy number for the Warriors. A little bit slower start than they're used to against this team. Not many shots on goal just yet. As Carper trying not to get called for offsides. Isn't, though. Carper trying to get around. Gets stripped, though. And the clear there. Arya Acha with the clear. McCowan now with a throw-in. Has Carper in that shallow corner. And then last touch by the Flying Fleet and out of bounds. That one going off of Claire Lewis. So it will be a corner here for Carper. This is one of her bread and butter spots. Of course, great at really getting it close here. And Warriors filling the box here on the way. Header there from Dolan. It finds the back of the net.
Goal by number 15, Allie Dalton.
What a goal there. And of course, as I just said, Taylor Carper's bread and butter getting close to the goal. And Allie Dalton with another goal against Erskine. That's 3 in their 2 matchups this year. Cerqueira now on the run here, does take a shot. Is fumbled a little bit, though, by Valentina. But is grabbed, though, so we'll see a punt from her. Malamo's getting a first touch on it for the Warriors. But having a drop back here, Amanda Magnan does have it and picks it up. Punt is away. Over the head of Graf. That one being touched by Acha. Pass there intended for Cerqueira. And a foul is called there. That one going against Rodolfson. So pretty much right on the midfield line. Free kick here coming for the Warriors. Looks like Patchfix will take it. On the near side. Keeps it short, though. McCowan here, right on the Comets Carolinas logo. Now going to that shallow corner once again with Carper. Carper trying to get a turn. Still in bounds. And now out of bounds will still be Warriors ball. Quick throw in, gets it to Graf off the head. Trying to get a turn here, goes to the inside. Goes to Taylor Carper, shallow cross. Actually, it will be a goal there from Taylor Carper.
SWU! Number 13, Taylor Carper.
From our angle, it looked like it was going to be another cross from Taylor Carper, but she decides to find the back of the net herself. The Warriors heating up here in the first half. 2-0 they lead. And we still have just under 25 minutes left here in the first half. So Carper has the assist, and Carper has the goal as well in this game. Pass there does go into the student section. Of course, not as filled as it was against Young Harris, but is an early 3:30 game. Of course, a lot of students probably still in classes. And is Halloween. So of course, I don't know if they would still be trick-or-treating. Maybe going around to like our housing units in the apartments. But what other type of treat is there than watching some Warrior soccer? As it's a throw in here for McCowan. And is out of bounds. That'll be off of Aitcha once again. So another throw in, just moving up a few feet there for McCowan. First touch there. He's off of McMurray. Off the head of Pashkovitz there, trying to go back. Steve trying to have it, stays with it. But a foul is called. That'll be on number 4, Rebecca Wiles, with the foul. So right at midfield here, Pashkovitz lining up for it. And looks like we might have a few subs getting ready to come in for the Warriors. Looks like it is number 24, Wynn Bradley. Number 43, Hannah Kovacic. And number 16, that'll be Ashley Caballero. As Beasley having it here. Trying to go inside, does get past Dalton though. And cleared, now going the other way, last touch by Beasley. Of course, that one rolling across the road, but fortunately not in the retention pond like we did have one in the last outing against Young Harris. As that's a far out shot there from Steph Curry range from Beasley, but does not connect on that one, picked up by Valentina. As now the subs lining up here for the Warriors. Punt is away. It's a great one. Off the head of Moles. And touched by Graff and then out of bounds.
5, 10, 4, 34, 6, 33, 8, 21.
Throw in here by Aitcha. Great over the head. On the far sideline. Has some room, McCowan. Trying to put some pressure, goes for the cross. Great header there that's from Choker. So on the box, trying to get it clear here. And a great touch there by Cerqueira. Finds Carper. Carper going upfield here. Can Graff race after it? Can't get it. Is cleared out of bounds. Last touch by Yelton. And the subs coming in here. Carper coming off. Malin Moles also coming off. And it'll be Allie Dalton coming off as well. Already has a goal to her name. So already a great day for her. That'll be a throw in here in Fleet territory. Throw in here to Caballero. Bradley here has some breathing room. Likes to go to Steves. Steves now to McCowan. Goes for a shot there. Actually, may have been a cross attempt to Steves as she was running in the box. But punt is away there for Valentina. Beasley, first touch is deflected, though. Now backing off, trying to go inside. Choker is there, getting tangled up a little bit. Now coming towards the near sideline in that corner. Bradley with some defense. And pokes it out of bounds. Great job disrupting the attack here. Miss pass there. That'll be off of Wiles. Bradley trying to save it out of bounds. It'll be off of Bradley. McMurray now with the throw in here. Actually, no, they'll go to Acha with the throw in. Some aggressive defense here. Stays in bounds. Cross attempt is grabbed by Magnin. Quick roll out there. Goes to Kovalchik on the far sideline. Does have one-on-one pressure. Trying to get rid of it or get a turn. Tries to go outside. Not there, but out of bounds. Poked out of bounds. The throw in here coming for Beasley. Goes to Kovalchik once again, but out of bounds. Trent can't get it. Trying to the outside, but it will be flying Fleet ball. Steve's trying to get it back up in that corner. Kovalchik trying to get on the action as well. Does get rid of it. Flying Fleet still with it. Miss pass there. Kovalchik has it. Trying to weave through traffic one-on-one. Deflected out of bounds off the Flying Fleet. Throw in here for Beasley. Does connect with Caballero. Caballero going towards the middle of the field. Trying to find someone. Has to drop back to Choker. Of course, having Bradley there does connect right at midfield. Dropping back a little bit. Great move there from Bradley. Bradley getting loose. Trying to go upfield to McCowan in the corner. But no good as Yelton is there to disrupt it. Now on the attack here, it's McMurray getting loose. Met by Steves, though. And it will be out of bounds. They'll say it's last touch by McMurray. Great defense there from FIFA Steves. So it will be the other Kovalchik twin coming in. That'll be number 4, Abby Kovalchik. And she'll be coming in for Madeline Graff. Throw in there from Wynn Bradley. It will be out of bounds off of Acha. Driving back just a little bit here. Throw in from McCowan. Does find Caballero. Caballero does have McCowan right next to her. Does drop back to Choker. Choker surveying the field. Goes to Pashevics. A lot of green grass in front of her. Has Steves. Steves one-on-one. Drops back to Choker. Choker with some pressure on her. Gets rid of it. Upfield to Kovalchik. Kovalchik has Acha on her. Trying to go downfield, but out of bounds will be a clear from Acha, dropping the Warriors back into their own territory. Throw in here by McCowan. McCowan off the foot of Steves. So it'll be Acha here for the Flying Fleet. Fleet getting around. And out of bounds, last touched. We'll say it's off Steves. Actually, no, a foul was called. Free kick here, something trying to get close. Bradley is there to disrupt it, though. She's on the run now. Does have some pressure from the back, weaving through traffic now, trying to go upfield. No one there but Yelton from Erskine in that corner. Abby Kovacic there with some pressure. Bradley also there, gets the deflection. Sir Kara trying to race after it. Deflected by Steves. No foul there called by McCowan. Will play on. Sir Kara getting aggressive. Now to the far sideline. Trying to go an outlet. Beasley is there defending. And a great deflection there by Beasley and out of bounds. Throw in here for Erskine, trying to go something inside. Beasley there. And they'll say it's out of bounds. Will be a goal kick here for Amanda Magnan. It'll be Pashkovitz taking it. Stays short there with Choker. Choker back to Pashkovitz. And now going to Caballero. Caballero. A lot of contact there, no foul. Could see a shot here. Tries to go for a cross. McCowan is there. Gets it loose. But Flying Fleet does retain possession. Still has it here. And trying to go something close there. Just throwing something, or at least kicking something, at Magnan in goal, which is grabbed. And kick is away here from Magnan. First touch there by Erskine. McCowan's there to get it back, trying to go upfield. A little miscommunication there. And a handball will be called. Actually, no, nothing called there, just out of bounds on the Warriors. And once again, out of bounds on the Warriors. Throw him here by Acha. And a bad touch there from Wiles going out of bounds. Will be Warriors ball once again. Acha with a header trying to go the other way. Steves is there, though, going back with the Warriors. Bradley there on the near sideline does go off of her with the deflection. So it will be Erskine ball right in front of their bench. And that one, as we have a sub coming in here for the Warriors. It'll be number 25, be Helen Posey coming in. It'll be Sir Kara coming out. So the throw in here for the Warriors, it's McCowan taking it. Tries to go inside off the head of Acha. Steves is there to get it back for the Warriors. Now going to McCowan, but out of bounds. Last touch by McCowan. Quick throw in here for the Flying Fleet. Great touch there from McCowan once again. Gets shoved. Still has it, though, up the sideline towards that corner. Kovacic racing after it. Stays with it. Yelton there with some pressure. Now going inside to Hannah Kovacic this time. Now back out to McCowan in that corner. Guarded by Acha and out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Warriors, though. Cowan with throw-in. Getting it close here, Hannah Kovacic. Going back to McCowan and deflected there by Rodolfson. Throw in here, trying to get close again, but is cleared. Beasley there, looking for a shot, gets double-teamed, triple-teamed. And then another clear. Caballero there, getting it back for the Warriors. One-on-one move there. McCowan on the near sideline, tries to get something close there, and grabbed by Valentina. Punt is away, going towards that far sideline. Does get past. Beasley is there. Posey getting her first touch. Gets stripped away, though. Steve trying to get it back for the Warriors. No good. And that pass upfield rolling all the way back to Amanda Magnan goal, rolling it very quickly out to Paskovitz. Going upfield here, touched. That'll be out of bounds by number 30, Braylon Morrow. Now going upfield here, Warriors having to drop back. And a great out there by Amanda Magnan. Having to drop back, though. Another shot does find the back of the net. Magnan not able to get back in time. So that'll be a goal by number 10, Selma McMurray. Of course, that'll be her third goal on the year. Still leading. So Warriors still leading here, 2-1. But now we're not even into the second half yet, and the Warriors have already given up more goals than they did last time to Erskine, which is just one. Of course, it's one more than you would want. As we're under 10 minutes left here in the first half. Throw in there by McCowan. First touch there off the head of Hannah Kovacic. Wynn Bradley trying to get on the action here. Does get stripped away, and it will be deflected off of Wynn Bradley and out of bounds. Steve's there getting back for the Warriors, getting double teamed, having to drop back to Choker. Choker probably going to Pashkovitz and does. Pashkovitz with a lot of green grass, going on the run here. She can score, leads the Warriors in goals on the season. Pass deflected there. Helen Posey trying to go for it. Can't get there in time, though. Now on the run here, Flying Fleet have it. Trying to tie up this game. Beasley trying to go for the slide. Does poke it away. Posey now getting to Beasley. Beasley, a little bit of miscommunication there by Posey. And the shot saved by Amanda Magnan. It will be a punt here for Magnan. Wars towards the middle of the field. First touch there by Abby Kovacic. Now they're on the run. Does have Wynn Bradley here on the near sideline. Is deflected, though, by Acha. Abby Kovacic trying to connect. Wynn Bradley chasing after on the near sideline. Does save it. Caballero now trying to get around her defender. Great turn there. Trying to go inside. Has Bradley. Does find her. Tries to go to Kovacic. Does get deflected, though, by the Flying Fleet. And a foul is called there on Hannah Kovacic. Actually, a handball is called. So a chance for the Warriors to extend their lead here with a free kick coming up from McCowan. Goes for it all here. Doesn't have enough gas in it. So Warriors going back to the drawing board here. Steve's going to get back. Right at midfield, trying to go upfield now. He is deflected by Acha. Pass intended for Bradley up the seam. Acha weaving through traffic. Great pass there. Goes on a run. Pashkovitz is there. Pashkovitz, of course, one of the backs for the Warriors, but, of course, is not scared to go upfield and take a shot. McCowan fighting for it now here for the Warriors. Can't get it, though. Rodolphson having it for the Flying Fleet. Now upfield. Steves has it now. We'll be back and forth between both teams. Tries to go up the seam towards Win Bradley. No good, though, and out of bounds. But it will be last touch by Acha. Throw in here right in front of the Erskine bench here for McCowan. And once again, out of bounds on Acha. And off the head again by Acha. And a foul is called here. It'll be on Abby Kovacic. Now at 5 minutes left here in the first half, Warriors leading 2-1. Caballero trying to get back here for the Warriors. Rodolphson's pass trying to go upfield. Beasley is there, though. Pashkovitz now on the run. Can we see a little bit of magic from her as she passes it off to Posey? Posey does also have a goal on the year as Pashkovitz now going towards Win Bradley. A lot of open grass here. Tries going outlet pass there on the inside to Abby Kovacic. But no good, stolen away here. Flying Fleet now going the run. Dolphson now, a lot open field. Now towards midfield, Vienna Steves gets a touch on it. McCowan now gets a header, getting away. Now is Steves, and is fouled. So another chance for the Warriors here. Of course, possibly trying to get something close. Goes towards Bradley in that corner. Having enough time, does have H on her. Trying to go for the cross. No good. Goes out of bounds. 2 subs coming in for the Warriors. That'll be number 14, Audrey Crawford, and number 7, Avery Grubbs. Grubbs coming in for Bradley, and Crawford coming in for Hannah Kovacic. As we have it getting close to that 2:30 mark here in the first half. As that's off the chest of Caballero from the goal kick. Grubbs trying to race after it. Rodolphson does have it for Erskine, though. Now back to Rodolphson. Rodolphson upfield now. Gets around Steves. Grubbs trying to get it. Will be out of bounds off of Grubbs. Throw in here. Grubbs deflected. That'll be off of Wiles and out of bounds. Abby Kovacic here trying to go on a run. Does get stripped away. Choker has it here for the Warriors. McCowan to Pashkovitz. Pashkovitz to Choker. Choker to Steve. Steves to McCowan. Back to Steves. Now upfield for Abby Kovacic. Gelton is there, though. And it will be a corner kick here for the Warriors. That one being last touch by number 8, Brooke Stanifer. Of course, the last corner kick the Warriors had from Taylor Carper ending up leading to an assist for her and a goal for
1 minute remaining.
Allie Dalton. As we now have 1 minute remaining here. McCowan taking the corner kick, line drive, header from kick there from Miley Choker is grabbed. And clock is stopped here as Valentina is down. As trainers will be called out here, so we will take a quick break here for things to get settled here at Childs.
Get ready for a life-changing journey at Southern Wesleyan University. We're committed to graduating students who love Jesus, who think critically, who are employable, and who are not in crippling debt. Southern Wesleyan University, where your faith and future thrive together. Apply today and start your journey toward success.
Diamond T Promotional Gear is just a family-owned business that provides screen printing, embroidery, vinyl graphics for cars and banners.
So we do have a goalie change here for Erskine Flying Fleet. And it will, unfortunately, be Valentina Santana out. And number 0, Abby McKelvin, in at goal. Of course, the last time we saw her was actually on this field, where she gave up 6 goals to the Warriors that were unanswered. As Rudolphson maybe having a little response there to Abby Kovacic after a hard hit on Valentina. Of course, Abby Kovacic did get a yellow card for that one as we're at break. But we are about 10 seconds in here, as that's a last-second heave there for the Warriors. Can they get something here? And it looks like that'll be a no, as Beasley does end off this first half here with the header Your Warriors do lead here 2-1 in this first half of action here on this Halloween, we'll call it evening for now. Make sure you stay tuned in after this game. We do have our men's taking on Erskine Flying Fleet in another conference matchup once again. A big matchup for both teams fighting for a Conference Carolinas tournament spot. But we do still have another half left in this women's matchup here. Warriors trying to hold on and extend their lead. And Erskine Flying Fleet looking for their first conference win and their first road win of the season. We'll be right back after halftime.
Get ready for a life-changing journey at Southern Wesleyan University. We're committed to graduating students who love Jesus, who think critically, who are employable, and who are not in crippling debt. Southern Wesleyan University, where your faith and future thrive together. Apply today and start your journey toward success.
I am number one, not number two. If I'm not the one, I'm uncomfortable. See the competition I've been running through. Leveled up, I only see them in my rear view. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'. I'm winning, get buckets from the court side to the nosebleeds, yeah, they love it. I'm winning, get buckets on the first in and the last out, see me coming. First take, I'm hotter than hot. Hotter than some boiling water, I bubble the pot. Team full of ballers, baby, we winning a lot. I'm like Curry with the rock when I get to my spot. I'm tapping in, I'm passionate, this is what passion is. This here, nah, this is no accident. From the start to the finish, I'm cashing in.
This is Conference Carolinas.
life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
I am number one, not number two. If I'm not the one, I'm uncomfortable. See the competition I've been running through. Leveled up, I only see them in my rear view. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'. Yeah, I'm ballin', yeah, I'm ballin', been ballin'. I'm winning, get buckets from the court side to the nosebleeds, yeah, they love it. I'm winning, get buckets on the first in and the last out, see me coming. First take, I'm hotter than hot. Hotter than some boiling water, I bubble the pot. Team full of ballers, baby, we winning a lot. I'm like Curry with the rock when I get to my spot. I'm tapping in, I'm passionate, this is what passion is. This here, nah, this is no accident. From the start to the finish, I'm cashing in.
Get ready for a life-changing journey at Southern Wesleyan University. We're committed to graduating students who love Jesus, who think critically, who are employable, and who are not in crippling debt. Southern Wesleyan University, where your faith and future thrive together. Apply today and start your journey toward success.
Campuses nationwide, the NCAA is making transformative changes for student athletes. While they pursue their biggest dreams, we're launching new initiatives to help them. Life-changing education opportunities are just the start. The NCAA is providing enhanced mental health services. We're guaranteeing scholarships and tuition and expanding access to healthcare. Visit ncaa.org/change to learn more. Campuses nationwide, the NCAA is making transformative changes for student athletes. While they pursue their biggest dreams, we're launching new initiatives to help them. Life-changing education opportunities are just the start. The NCAA is providing enhanced mental health services. We're guaranteeing scholarships and tuition and expanding access to healthcare. Visit ncaa.org/change to learn more.
The legacy began in 1973. That was the year NCAA Division II was born. And since the very first day, our division has shaped generations of student athletes with a true sense of academics, athletics, and community. That is 5 decades of graduations, championships, teamwork, and personal development. 50 years of shaping student athletes into world-class leaders. NCAA Division II. Our division, our legacy.
Welcome back, Warrior fans, to second half action here on Conference Carolina's digital network. I'm Matt O'Banion bringing you second half action here, where your Warriors lead 2-1 against the visiting Conference Carolina's rival, the Erskine Flying Fleet. Now Malin Moles trying to go upfield now to Allie Dalton, who was called offsides. Allie Dalton being one of them, or one of the players who has a goal on this game off the assist on the corner kick by Taylor Carper. Team manager Olivia Hoyt giving us a good laugh up here, or at least from down by the bench. As Erskine's now on the run here. Pashkovitz there in the corner with some great defense, trying to disrupt it. And will be Fianna Steves getting the disruption right there. Or the disruption, excuse me. Dalton trying to get loose here. Tries to get to Graff. That's Yelton, though, going back. And it'll bounce right into Amanda Madigan's hands. Great move there from McCowan. Trying to go upfield. Towing the line there. And going out of bounds, but deep in Erskine's territory here. Okay, Sir Kara here splits the double team, trying to go inside. Graff not ready for it, though. Now towing that line, trying to go for the cross there. Can we see another header? No, we can't. We do see number 99, Valentina Santana, back in the game, as she had a late exit here after a foul and a yellow card from Abby Kovacic. That does seem to be okay and is back starting here for the second half. Throw in here for the Warriors. And it looks like it will be off of Madeline Moles. So out of bounds on the Warriors will be Flying Fleet throw-in. Carper trying to get it back for the Warriors. So is Sir Kara. But the clear there by the Flying Fleet. Choker not backing down yet, though. As now ball rolling out of bounds on the near side. And we'll be going with the Warriors' way. Quick throw in here from Beasley. Flying Fleet getting it back here, trying to go for the turn around. Beasley here, but going out of bounds. It will be Warrior ball. And a big foul there, as it'll be Moles drawing it. But it will be going against number 12, Amanda Johnston. So it will be a free kick here in Warrior territory. It'll be Beasley taking it. Chip shot there. Tries to go to Dalton. Finds Moles, though. And out of bounds. That will be off of Wiles. It's now back with the Warriors here on the attack. Throw in here off the head of the Flying Fleet. Coming back in bounds, Steves has it. Dropping back now, that's Choker. Splits her defender, now passes it out to Pashkovitz, who now drops back once again to Choker. Now upfield here to Carper. Carper stripped away, but Choker is there with a recovery. Now trying to go upfield to Graff. Has a chance at it, getting double team. Can't split it though. Shot there by Malamoles, deflected. And it will be out of bounds, but SWU ball. Throw in here by McCowan. Trying to go deep to Cerqueira, but no good. And now Flying Fleet on the run. Gets past McCowan. Upfield here, that's Beasley trying to get it back. I believe that is last touch by McCowan going out of bounds. Throw in here by the Flying Fleet off the head of Choker going out of bounds. Now staying with the Flying Fleet. Just inching closer into Warrior territory. Of course, Magnan still in goal for the Warriors. Is alert on that right post. And will be the clear there again off of Choker. It's now really deep in that corner for the Flying Fleet. Touched by Paskovitz. And the clear there by McCowan, staying here. Throw in off the head of McCowan, and a foul is called. So another free kick here for the Warriors. Will be Choker taking it. Short pass here out to Paskovitz. Paskovitz now to Beasley on the near sideline. Fianna Steves there. Now Beasley on the run here, trying to go upfield, has Dalton. Dalton tries to go middle to Moles, does get stripped away though. Paskovitz now guarding Wiles. Wiles on the run in the corner. Great deflection there by Paskovitz. Keeps with it too. And Beasley letting it go out of bounds. Throw in here by Erskine. Trying to get a quick touch. Tries to flip the field. Carper has it. Now trying to go to Graff. And Graff can't get it. Great takeaway there by McCowan. Cowan now on the far sideline, taking it herself, looking for something inside. Tries to go to Dalton. And is dove on by Santana. Punt is away. It will be Choker getting first touch. Does stay with her. They'll call that a pass to Cerqueira. And the takeaway there, that'll be Claire Lewis. And we'll say it's last touched by McCowan. Throw in here, trying to go in the box. And scooped up by Magnan. Punt is away towards the near sideline. Dalton can't get a touch on it. Will go out of bounds. First touch there on the throw-in is by Allie Dalton. Towing that line here, trying to get around Beasley, trying to go inside off the head of Steves. Does get past Cerqueira. Now Steves chasing after her. Shot. And a can of corn there for Magnan. Punt away here by Magnan. First touch will be off the head of Yelton. And rolling out of bounds there to save it and keep it in bounds is McMurray. Does have the lone goal for the Flying Fleet today. Steve's now getting the turn. Double teamed. Can't get it though. And out of bounds will be off the Flying Fleet. Then we're going off of Johnson last. Beasley now with the short throw in. Trying to get the Moles. And it will be a foul called. That one going against Johnson, her second of the second half. Great ball there. Does get over Allie Dalton's head and into the hands of Santana. On the run here, Graff has it for the Warriors. In this near side corner, can she get around her defender? Trying to size her up. Gets it inside, deflected there. Might stay in bounds. Does not. Cerquera letting it roll out of bounds. Will be Warrior ball. Throw in here has Beasley. Getting around her defender has Steves. Inside now, back to Cerquera. Graff on the outside. Trying to go for a cross to Dalton. Can't get it, though, into the hands of Santana. Punt is away here. First touch is off of Moles and out of bounds. Throw in here by Morrow. It'll be Pashkovitz there with the first touch. And they'll say it's off of Pashkovitz and out of bounds. Actually, no, they'll say it's Warrior ball. Shot here, up and over and in, almost into the parking lot. Coming off the foot of Claire Lewis. So score staying 2-1. It looks like Choker will be taking the goal kick and is. Line drive here, trying to get to Cerquera. We'll say that's off of Dolphson. And now on the run, tipped by Beasley. Beasley now once again has some pressure, gets it to Pashkovitz. Pashkovitz pump fake. Stolen away from Beasley. That's McMurray. And that shot there by Jordan Schuling is deflected there. Great defense from the Warriors' backs. But it will be a corner kick here for the Flying Fleet. Taking it looks like it's Wiles. Line drive has a lot of right to left spin on it. Does get away from the Warriors, though. There's Yelton here. Goes back to Wiles. Out of bounds. Last touch by Steves. Great defense from her. That'll be Morrow here with the throw-in on the near side. Thrown here off the head of Beasley. Pashkovitz there, up in the air. Moles trying to get a foot on it. Can't. Shot there, grabbed by Magnan. What a save. That shot, another one by Lewis. Punt there. First touch by Cerqueira. Does get away from him, though. And the Flying Fleet will drop back to Santana. Allie Dalton putting some pressure on. Does have Morrow here. A lot of breathing room. Moles coming over to guard. Trying to go upfield to Wiles. Out of bounds. Will be Warrior throw in. Quick throw in here. Getting to Moles. Moles. Will be out of bounds off of Moles. Quick throw in here. Dalton coming over to assist. Gets past Beasley. Will be off of Beasley and out of bounds. A lot of possession here in Warrior territory. As that one rolls out of bounds. Last touched by the Flying Fleet. So it'll be Beasley really deep in their own territory. And cleared once again by Amanda Johnston. Thrown by Beasley. Steve's trying to get loose. Double team. Gets tripped out a little bit. Does get the ball out, though. Rodolphson getting it back. Pass gets past Moles. And the clear there by Beasley. Graf trying to get loose. A great header and a touch from Dalton. Dalton getting it out to Carper. Shot there by Carper. Misses by inches. So close, but just wide left. So close there to get the opening goal here in the second half. And opening up this game for the Warriors, extending their lead. But it will stay 2-1 here. Of course, a clear there going out of bounds off the Flying Fleet. Touched there by the Flying Fleet, getting deep in Warrior territory. Choker is there, trying to get loose. Gonna getting a turn. And that will be a foul there on Choker. So free kick here right outside of the box. Looking like it's Amanda Johnston taking the free. Trying to get it close. Is grabbed by Magnan. Punt is away off the head of Rodolphson. Dalton in there using her head as well. Beasley now on the near sideline. Gets deflected now going with Wiles. Pashkovitz pass to Beasley. Beasley trying to go quick. Cross there. Choker trying to get free. Grabbed a little bit. No call. Passing around here. Wiles has it. Going to Acha. Out of Rodolphson. Looking for a shot here. Deflected there by Beasley. And Steves with a great out there. bringing Santana way out of goal. Missed push off there. Of course, a lot of the referees today keeping their whistle in their back pocket. As that's a shot there, deflected once again by Choker. Yelton here trying to go for a cross, and that one's grabbed by Amanda Magnan. Punt is away. Is going with the Flying Fleet. And that one's called. Of course, a lot of the flopping that you do see is mainly in the men's soccer, but you'll see it occasionally here like we just did. But when you get the call like that, I mean, why not? So that's a free kick there. Tries to go for another one. Number 10, that'll be McMurray on a little flop fest in this second half. And looks like H telling the sideline referee that was offsides, and did appear to be. As we do have two subs getting ready to come in for the Warriors. That's Ashley Caballero and number 24, Wynn Bradley. So will be a free kick here coming up for Santana, the keeper. As Moles going up. That one going against Malin Moles. There's a big size differential there on the matchup. Free kick here coming up. And would be good in regular football, but no good here. It's Bradley and Caballero coming on now. Malin Moles coming out and Taylor Carper coming out. Goal kick coming here. Where's Malin Moles getting coached up there by Coach Al. Getting around Cerquera there. Shot is grabbed by Magnan. Of course, almost got a little dicey there from Beasley and does roll it out to her. Trying to go quick to Dalton and does. Great move with the Meg. Dalton trying to go for goal number 2. Great outlet pass there to Graff, maybe to Win Bradley. Bradley gets loose, no one in goal. But retreating back, gets too far away from her. Dalton with another great move, splits a defender, breaking ankles. A lot of energy on that possession, but no goal for the Warriors. Of course, coming up here will be a corner kick. And it'll be McCowan taking it here for the Warriors. Maybe a header goal here for the Warriors. Can we see another one? No good there. Karina Pashkovich trying to go for the header just on top of the goal. So score stays 2-1 here. Still in the Warriors' favor. but would like a little bit more breathing room against a team like the Flying Fleet here. As we are under 20 minutes left here in the game. Still a lot of time left for the Warriors to extend their lead. Still up in the air here. Pashkovich trying to go for it. And so a foul is called here. Will come in late, though. Of course, when you see Caballero laying on the ground like that, you might as well. Dalton there trying to go for it, getting triple teamed. Trying to dance around, maybe some magic here. Does get loose. Bradley trying to corral it. Does get a shot at the goal. Not enough gas on it, though. Does just roll to Santana's feet. Trying to get a move around Cerqueira. A little bit of slippage there from Wiles, but it does go out of bounds. That one going off of Steves. Trying to go for an outlet pass to Bradley, but no good. Of course, just that sun on the last, we'll call it a fourth of the field left. Of course, that's just the trouble with having an early game like this. Of course, the Warriors used to either having a noon game or something at night around 6 o'clock. One of the first games they've had here at 3:30 at Childs Field. Pump fake there from Bradley. Another pump fake. Trying to get around. Meg there goes for the... Can't get the shot off, though. Graf goes for it. And right into the hands of Santana. Punt is away. Does get past Wiles. First touch there. Going SWU's way off of Pashkovich. Does find Graf. But Acha is there. But so is Pashkovich. Gets around her defender. And she split another one. Does. The slide tackle attempt just leaves him on the ground. McCowan upfield. Tries to find Win. Bradley. Bradley trying to get something. And the slide. Ashiel Santana getting it back in the box and just diving on it. I mean, that is one way to trap it. McCowan getting the first touch on the punt there, but going right back to the Flying Fleet. Upfield now, nothing but blue. As Steve's now dropping back to Pashkovich. Pashkovich having some pressure on her, but does get rid of it in time. Choker now upfield and gets rid of it in time. Where Schuling really having the Heart and Hustle Award out there for the Flying Fleet. As a sub coming in now, that'll be McMurray coming back in the game. As Ailman does come off. I believe Coach Al wants Graf in the center. As that one is stolen away from Graf. Now upfield here. Magnan coming out of goal and the clear there, having a hustle back. Does find Steves. Now to Beasley. Beasley double teamed, getting rid of it. Back to Steves. Has Caballero right in the middle of the field. Surveying now. Outlet pass to Win Bradley. Bradley now on the run. Trying to get for it. Goes out in the corner. Does keep it with the cross to Dalton. Dalton misses the header. So now a throw in here in their own territory by the Flying Fleet. Caballero gaining it back, has Beasley. Beasley now to Dalton. Dalton stolen away. Now upfield here for the Flying Fleet. Pashkovitz having some great defense, pokes it out, keeps it in bounds, and now out of bounds off of McMurray. Zerwin here by Beasley. We do have Helen Posey getting ready to come in the game. That's a great ball there from Alan Graff. Now going to Steves on the outlet. Does have Allie Dalton, but called offsides. Cerqueira now with an outlet pass again, going for that corner with Win Bradley. Bradley with the cross, trying to go to Dalton. Dalton can't sneak it in. Allie Dalton trying so hard for goal number 2 on the day. Throw in here to Rodolfson. Will be Dalton getting a touch on it. Now Beasley getting another touch on it. Now Steve's getting a touch on it. McMurray battling for Steves. Steves and Beasley jumping all over the place. Caballero and Wiles going at it. Caballero winning it, though, off the chest. That will be off of Caballero. The throw in here for the Fleet. And out of bounds. And it will be Posey coming in for Graff. Throw in here by Beasley. Dalton has it, trying to shake a defender. Two on two here. McCown trying to get it out. And a foul is called there. Looked pretty similar for when Allie Dalton went down, but didn't get a call there. So a free kick here. Looks like it will be McMurray taking it. Wedged in that corner, so almost like a corner kick here. A lot of right to left spin on it. As Bradley racing after it with Yelton. Bradley getting a touch on it, but Yelton dropping back. Cerqueira with some pressure. And back to Santana and just playing monkey in the middle with her. Going back and forth. And now they're out. Posey there, using her noggin. Dalton to Steves. Steves surveying. And Bradley in the corner. Can we see a shot from her? It's chipped, but out of bounds. Looked like a cross trying to go to Dalton, but no good. As now we're at 10 minutes left in this game. Warriors holding on to the 2-1 lead. That's the front for SWU here being Dalton, Cerqueira, and Bradley. Paskovitz getting it out to Cerqueira. Cerqueira trying to go upfield to Bradley, but deflected. Does stick with it, though. Trying to split a defender. Can't split Rodolfson, though. Caballero now with it on that far sideline. Tries to go to Bradley. Bradley trying to go to quick touch. Does get past her, though. We'll call it a shot there by Bradley on the ground. And diving on it is Santana. A miscommunication there. Running into each other is posing Caballero. And a foul is called on Cerqueira. Header there by Dalton. Posey now upfield. Dalton running after it. Dalton can't get to it in time before the clear by Santana. Caballero trying to go back to it. Does have Bradley in the corner. Passes it out to Caballero. Is intercepted, though. Steve's almost getting a steal there, and a great deflection there by Beasley. Subs coming in pretty quick for Erskine. That'll be Natalie Concha coming in. Be Johnston going out and out of bounds. Of course, SWU goalkeeper Kaylin O'Neill is on the bench right now, but we'll call it a save for her. It's McCowan trying to get back for the Warriors, and foul is called on McCowan. Actually, no, a handball is called on McMurray. So a free kick here for the Warriors. It'll be Choker taking it as we approach 6 minutes left here in the game. Pashovic's having it. Warriors trying to waste some time here. Choker having it now upfield, getting past Bradley and out of bounds. Erskine ball. Throw in, Pastovic's getting it. Dalton having it, going off the foot. Can't get a good touch on it. And shot there by the Flying Fleet, saved by Magnan. Punt is away by Magnum. First touch there by Dalton. Bradley almost there trying to get it. Does go the Flying Fleet way. And a foul is called. That one going against McMurray. Looks like Grubbs getting ready to come in for the Warriors. Joker now with free kick. Line drive, trying to get to Dalton. It's pretty much a 4-on-1 there for Dalton. Of course, don't win many of those. Wiles now with it for the Fleet. And going out of bounds. And Grubbs comes in. It'll be Bradley coming off. As we'll redo the throw in here. McCowan getting a little bit too eager. Cerqueira to Posey. Posey now upfield to Grubbs. Grubbs getting her first touch of the game here. For first touch of this second half. Dalton can't get it for the Warriors here. And the clear does stay in bounds, but Pashvitz is there. Tries to get to Beasley, but rolls. Staying in bounds, and then cleared by the Fleet. That one going off of Morrow. Dalton racing for it in that corner. And cleared out of bounds going off of Lewis. Dalton having it in the corner. And offsides is called. Free kick here coming for Santana. Near sideline. Curving in off the head of Dalton. Grubbs off the head. Grubbs trying to stick with it. Yelton getting the touch on it there to Posey. Now to Steve. Now back to Posey. Posey to Caballero. Back to McCowan. Now upfield. There's Grubbs. Now to Cerqueira. Cerqueira beating Yelton. Turns it around. And it will be a foul on Rodolfson. Here's a free kick here coming for McCowan. Under 2 minutes left here. And Santana will just dive on that one. Punt is away. A lot of top spin on it. Caballero having it, but not having the numbers there on that possession. Goes out of bounds with the clear off of the Fleet. Getting close to a minute left here in the game. As Grubbs has it for the Warriors. Gets it to Cerqueira.
1 minute remaining.
Cerqueira not having numbers on that one. As we're all out of bounds. Will be Warrior ball. Quick throw in here by Beasley. To Dalton in the corner. Trying to get a turn on Morrow. Stalemate there in the corner. And knocked out of bounds will still be Warrior ball. As we're under 30 left here. And, of course, that one's going to be a frustration foul. Lewis, of course, not very happy about this game. As time looking like it'll run out here. Can the Warriors get a last-second goal? No, they can't. As Lewis will just boot that one into the parking lot. And that'll be ball game here. Your Warriors come out on top 2-1. Of course, winning the season series against the Flying Flea as both games were played here on Childs Field. Your Warriors now move to 6-4. And they'll go back to 4-3 in conference play. Of course, having a very nice record here in conference, but also at home. It'll be 3-1-2 for conference home games. Of course, we want to thank you for joining us for Warrior Soccer. Still stay tuned in, as in a few minutes here, we will have some action of some men's soccer going up against the Flying Flea as well in another conference matchup here. So for conference tournament hopes of the women's soccer team, they do stay alive here. But they will have King to deal with at home here on Sunday afternoon. Will be senior day for both men's and women's, where the women's will actually honor their lone senior, their manager, Olivia Hoyt. But until then, and until our men's game gets started in a few minutes, I've been Matt O'Banian. Thank you for watching SWU Sports Network on Conference Carolina's digital network.